Hi guys, today's video I just wanted to give two quick tips on the leg press machine in the gym, which I use quite frequently. Back then I used to do squats, but then I injured my lower back, and even like my upper back sometimes felt a bit of pain, I think. So that's why I switched to the leg press. I mean, I could have gone to the hack squats, but my friend was doing the leg press and I found it to be a useful exercise, so I started doing it. And through the time I've been doing it, I've learned a couple tips. The first tip I wanted to talk about is where you place your feet on the leg press machine. So if you place your feet higher up, it's going to target the glutes much more. So at one point I think I had like a problem with mobility in the leg press, going up and down, like struggling a bit. So a guy gave me a tip on putting my legs more upward, which is true, that helped me go a bit down. But I realized a few weeks slash months later that this tip is actually, I mean, it's good, but it will target your glutes more, which I already did in other areas. So I wanted to target my quads in this exercise, my quadriceps. So the lower you put your feet, the more it targets your quadriceps. Obviously, I don't mean putting them at the bottom of the machine, because that's probably bad, but I'm talking like from them being up to even like the pointing or the tip of the foot being outside of the platform, opposed to it being just kind of in the middle, or a bit above the middle, a bit around the middle, right? Around the middle, I think, is where, at least in my machine, it targets the quadriceps best. If it's around the middle, I even feel them more. So try it out, see where you kind of feel the tension, and that should help you if you were doing it in a way you didn't want to do it, because I personally was. And yeah, I guess I just didn't pay much attention to what muscle I was targeting there. The second thing I want to talk about, which is a tip that also another guy gave me at the gym, which is to be careful with explosive movements. I like to, because when I was doing the squats, it was like going down and then up explosively, because my training is more for basketball and I want to have some explosive movements in there. So yeah, I did it explosively, and I transfer that to the leg press as well. So in the leg press, I also do explosive movement upwards, which the guy told me you can do, right? Because he told me, oh, at the top when you uh, stretch your legs, kind of does the machine kind of goes up a bit more, then it kind of goes back on me when my legs are already stretched. That kind of makes an impact, which could be painful for my knees and even my hips, I think. So that's why the guy gave me the tip to be careful with that, because it's basically I was being to the point of explosive where I was explosive here at the top, and this caused the machine to kind of like do boom, and that, force when my feet are, when my legs are fully stretched, would damage like the knees and the hips. I mean, not damage, but it could be a bit painful there. And I actually did notice that the knees were having a bit of load there. So the tip that he told me was that, and I told him, then how will I do explosive movement? Basically, you can still be explosive, but it has to be kind of like in this area, and then when you reach here, just finish kind of a smooth way, so that this doesn't, I guess maybe if you do a higher weight, that would be harder to happen, but I think it would happen anyways, because when you reach the maximum, kind of like it can jolt back because it bumps into the like, the plate, and then it goes back. So yeah, that was just the two tips I wanted to talk about, which I will start implementing. Well, the one of targeting the quads I implemented already for a while, and I've been seeing results, and the other one I've just started implementing it like a day ago or something, because that's when I discovered it. and I do think the knees are getting slightly less of this unnecessary load. So yeah, I just wanted to say that for those of you guys who do exercises in the gym and with weights, that could be pretty useful. So I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.